It's what it is. Did the day at home? What else? What else am I gonna do? We were out of here about 8. Yeah, what today? That wasn't bad. Well, it wasn't good. Yeah. You want to hear? Yeah, they do. Yeah. Yeah, that's it. Hold on. That's what I was thinking. Nope. Today's not that. This week's not the week. This week's not the week. Let me know. Can you get that? Let me know. Nah, you got Hey, I like taking a break. And you catch up a current affair. Mamma mia.
Está bien. Está el frío, with bomb.
Yeah, no, yeah. He just wrong. Yeah. Hold on. You want me to go? Oh, keep going. Yeah. There you go. There you go. Hold on. That's coming out of my mouth. Yeah, don't do that. Let's get that picture. All right. Ready, Freddie?
All right. Hey, good evening, everyone. Welcome here to Keystone Toy. My name is Ron. If you have any issues during our auction here, let me know. We'll get you back on track. Do keep in mind, we do sell everything in a as-is condition, exactly the way it was filled into the yard, right? There are no guarantees, warranties of any kind, neither expressed nor implied as to the make, the model, the year, the color, or anything else. So what you see is what you get. That's why we have inspection time, all right? Do keep in mind, everything we auction is sold on lien sale paperwork unless we tell you otherwise, in which case there may be a title to it, or perhaps a salvage title. Cars that come in with keys, we don't charge for those. If we happen to make a key in order to start a vehicle, I'll do my best to remind you what the key charge is, should be printed out on your list as well, as that will be added on to the purchase price. All right, we have a couple other add-ons here to the purchase price as well. We do charge a platform fee, and we also have to collect a 10% parking tax that goes back to the city of LA. So calculate that as you bid, okay? All right, we don't have any 10-day holds today, so I think we're just gonna roll right on through the auction. Everything goes out the door. We'll give you till, if you can't get your car tonight, we'll give you till 12 noon tomorrow. Get your vehicle out, okay? We'll open up, online people, we will open up 8 a.m. tomorrow. For you to come in and make payments, and you'll get to 12 noon to get your cars out as well. All you on-site folks, you will pay tonight. As soon as they say sold, you need to stand up, come up to the window where you're registered, and complete the transaction, okay? All right. Anybody have any questions? Very good, because I don't think they have any answers. So here's number one. Here's the 2025 little red Union motorcycle there. I got 2.5, 275. Hang on.
Let me refresh.
Okay.
One second.
Refresh here.
I apologize.
We gotta refresh our computer. 1 second. We'll be on track. Okay, we good?
I think we're good, sir.
Okay, on the little motorcycle there, guys, I got 375, 400. Four, not 400, 25, you gotta go 425, 50, you gotta go 50, 50, 450, right here in the 75. How about 475, 75, 75 here, 4.5 at the back. How about 475, now 500 and a quarter here, need a quarter. How about 5 and a quarter, 5 is back there, 5 and a quarter, need a quarter and a quarter down here, and I'm gonna sell it, Brandon, you bought it. 500, number 47, 500, number 47, number 2 is the other little stupid model. All right, there it is. So we got over here. What is it? I get a little bit $500 on that one. But fine. Order. How about 2.25, 2.5, 250, 2.25, 250, 250, 75, and the 300 here now, quarter now, half. I got a half. I got 3.25 back row. 300 up here and a quarter. I got a half on mine. 75, 4, now a quarter, now a half. 75, now 5, now a quarter. And a half again with 75 and no sales. 600 now and no sales. You're 575. Need 6. How much 600? You're going to be 600. You're going to go 600, 600. And I sold the time over here for 575. And we're going to catch his number there. So what's the number right? Uh-oh. He's not ready. Number 1.3. He's coming right up. Okay. Thank you. Right, here we go. Number 3. Here we go with a little fine. Got a Kia Spectre car. And let's see here. Quarter Honda Matic straight to the line. Give me 800. 800 above. 3.5, 4, 75 over. And forward here. Number 4. Not quarter. Not quarter. Now half. I got 4 and a quarter here. Yes, sir. And 450, 50, 450 on my drop. And 450, 50 on my silver frame on site. At 425, put them on number 8, 8 play. Uh-oh.
Yeah, I gotta refresh the thing again.
Uh-oh. What happened here?
I got Richard at 450. Richard's at 450.
Eric, I got that. Online came in, 4.5.
Richard's at 450.
475? I can't. The online controls it, not me. I know, but the online controls it. 475, 5.
Hold
Hang
on,
on.
hold on, hold
I
on,
got
hold
you
on.
at 475, 5. We got to refresh our computer again here. Something's going on. I'm not sure what it is. I'm just a messenger, so don't shoot me, okay? Here we go.
Okay, I got him. I got Richard at 450.
I have 475, sir. No, 5. How about 500? How about 500 on the 5? Now quarter, now half, 550, gotta go 50, 50, 550, 5 and a quarters here. How about 5 and a half, now 75, now 600. How about 600 on the 6, now a quarter here, now a half, 650, 6 and a quarters here my way. How about 650, 15, gonna go 50 now, 75, gonna go 75, $700. How about 7, gonna go 7, gonna go 7, 7 down here, we have soda thing for 675, number 8, the buyer, number 5. Hey, here we go, Treasury Pacifica, hey, number 5, number 5. We already sold it. What we just said, TFR, there we go. Let's solve the Hyundai Sonata car, guys. It's a hybrid model, 4-door Honda Matic, straight to the line. Who got 1,000? 4.5 high. I got 5 here, half. 50. And that 50, 50, gonna go 50 quarter, now half, no 75, and 6, and a quarter, and a half. And the hand right here, no 75, and no 700 down there, no 7. And a quarter, and a half, now 75, gonna go 75, 800, now a quarter. And a quarter here, 8's over here, 8.25, you got a quarter?
I got a quarter.
Quarter half, no 75, but 75, 9, out of a quarter, 9.5, now 75. How about 75, 9.5 over here, 75, now 1,000, now a quarter, and a quarter and a half over here, no 75, 1075. And a 1,075, 1,075, 75, here, and 11, 11. You guys are both off. How about 11? 11, 1 second, not quarter. I got 11, 11 a quarter, half, 11.50, 161. 11.50, 75, not 12, deal those samples. How about 12 and a quarter, and a quarter here, 12 today, 12 and a quarter. How about 12 and a quarter, and a quarter, are you bidding? Okay, well, don't put your hand up if you're not bidding, quarter, half. 12 and a half, 12 and a quarter is here, 12 and a half, deal those 50. And now 75, gotta go 75. How about 75, gotta go 75, 75. Each 12 and a half, 12, 75, 75 here, and 75, 13. 13, the other samples. 13 and a quarter half, 13, 50, gotta go 50, 50. This is the one. How about 1300, 15, gotta go 15, 50, now 75, gotta go 75. How about 13, 75, 75, gotta go 75, 75 down here. Give me 75. 75, now 14. How about 14? Gotta go 14, 14, gotta go 14, hit it out. How about 14 tonight? Sold at 1375. And there. So what's your number? Number, number, right now. So, okay. 116 is, yes. All right, here's number 5. Now we're on number 5. Okay. This is the Pacifica, guys. 07 model, 4-door Honda Matic, straight to the run. Hey, we got a good title here. Give me 100. I got 8, 2, 2.5, 3. Got it. Now half, a quarter, half. How about a half here? 75, 4 and a quarter, and a half, 75, and 5, got a quarter. And a quarter and a half, 75, we're gonna go 75, 600. I got 6 and a quarter. I'm a quarter here, okay, now a half, no 75, gonna go 75, 675. About 600, 700 now, quarter here, 7's over here. About 7 a quarter, 7 a quarter, and a quarter, and a quarter down here, 7 a quarter, and we have soda tank. 700, number 8, the buyer. 8 is buyer. It's already gone. It's already gone. Number 6, the option's great. Okay. You have your hand up, okay, so I can see it. Here's number 6. But you got to help me out here, okay? Here comes the 01 Ford Expedition. Here we go, 1,000. I got down to go, 5 to go, and then one there, 4, 5, outside 6. How about 600? I'm gonna go 5 and a quarter, 5 and a half, 75, no 6 and a quarter, and a half, 75, no 7. I got 7 here now, quarter now, half, 750 now, 75 now, we 800 here now, we now, quarter now, half, 8 and a half. 8 and a half now, 75, $900, 9 here, 9 where, these 875 outside. How about 900, 900, okay, now quarter, now half, 950. 50, 50, 950, 950, 50, 950, 950 here, we have 75, 75, 9.5, 975, who said yeah, now 1,000, and 1,000 to go, 975 over here, I'll take 1,000, and 1,000 to go, 1,000 to go, 1,000 to go, here we sold a thing. 975, number 8 to buy, here's number 7, here comes the 71, all right, this one here, you smile, no more. No more, guys, stripped out, here we go. Quarter, 2.5. How about 250? How about 250? Gonna go 50, 50, 250, 250, 250, sold a tank. 225, number 6, right? Here's number 8, here comes an 06, 1,500. He said, take them a quarter. Freeze of air, 4.5. I got a half. Quarter, 4.5, 450, 75, 75. And now 500, number now a quarter. I got 5 in sight. 5 and a quarter. A quarter and a half, no 75, no 6, no quarter, no half, no 75, and 7. How about 7? You're gonna go 7, you're gonna go 7. It's not big. 7, do 675. How about 7? You're gonna go 7, 7, and a quarter, quarter and a half, 750. And the 15, you're gonna go 50, 50, 750. Get her out, come on. 7, don't bid like an old lady. 7.5, no, no 75. Now 8, 800. Wait, and there, I have 775. 8, 8, now a quarter, now a half. 8.5, he's 825 here. 850. Hey, another 50, 50, 850. What do you see, guys? 8.5 now, 75, 900. How about 999, 9 here, 999, 900, gonna go 9 in a row. And now a quarter, and a quarter, 9 here, quarter there, now half. How about a half, 950? Come on, guys. Stop bidding like old ladies. Stand up, bid like a real man. 9.5, 975, 1,000. And 1,000 to go, 1,000 to go, 1,000 to go here, in a row. How about 1,000, 1,000 to go when we have silver tank, 975. Put them on number 8 to 9. Number 9 is an open. Yeah. Yeah, let's have a look here. Hey, check out. What are you gonna do here? Who would have found this out? I got 3, 3 and a quarter, 3 and a quarter. I got 3 already, 3 and a quarter and a half. I got a half and a 75 and a 4 and a quarter and a half and 75, 5 and a half and 6 and a half and 7 and a half and 8 and a half and a half. No 9. We're gonna go 9, 9, no half and 1,000 and now 1 half and now 11 and now 1 half and 12 and a half and a half and 13 and a half right there and 14 and a half and 15 and a half and a half. I got 15, 15 and a half. And the 15, out of that 50, 15, out of that 50, 50, 50, 50, 16, 16, now 50. And the 50, 16 here in the front. How about 16, out of the 15, gonna go 15, the 15, the 15, the 50 here, and I have sold the tank. 1,600 now, put them on the, what else? Now it's 1,700 instead of 1,600. You can do. Number 142, 142. Okay, fine. Here we got number 10. Here comes an 08 Scion TC model. 2 automatic figure behind here. You need 9. How about 9 to about 6, 6 and a quarter, 6 and a half. How about 6 and a half, 75. I'm going to go 75, 675. How about 75, no 7 and a quarter, now half. Give me half, no 75. How about 75 right here, now 8, $800, 775, 8. How about 8 online, now a quarter, quarter here, need a quarter, guys. A quarter, now half. And a half, now you're over. 825, 815, gonna go 50, 50, and the 50, 50 here, we sold it, 825 online. Number 411 cars in 03, Super Lake. Somebody give me five. Five. You said three, I'll take it in a quarter. A quarter and a quarter here, and a 75. I gotta go 375, 400. How about $400? Give me four now, quarter here, quarter now, half, over 50. And a 50, gotta go 50, 50, 450 now, 50, I got four and a quarter. 450, 450, 450 now, 75 now, $500. 475 there, five there now, quarter now, half. How about half? How about half? Now 75. How about 75? You guys are moved on. Yes, sir. Five and a half here. 575 and six. How about six? Now a quarter and a half. 650. 650. 50. You gotta go 50. 650. 61. And no 75. How about 75? Give me 75. 75, 7. How about 7? Yes, sir. Take him. 675, 7. How about 7? You gotta go 7. You gotta go 7. You gotta go 7. Not quarter. A quarter now half. How about a half? 7 and a quarters here. These are 50 guys. How about 715? You gotta go 50, 50 in a row. 715. You gotta go 50 and 9 on the summer time. 725. Put them on number 8, the winner. Here's number 12. On the Civic card. Those who charge. 4 of them. Straight to the line. We've got about 5. How about 5? You'll take it in the 50 and the 4. Number 4. You gotta go 4. 4 and a half, 5. But 5. Now half. How about 5 and a half? I got 5 here. That's 75, 6. 600 and a quarter. And a quarter and a quarter now. 650 now. 75. Gonna go 75. How about 675? 675. 675. What do you say? How about 75? 75. A nice silver thing. $650 for number 8 divided number 13. Sorry. Hey, so this title for how to manage. So they want 800. Again. How about a quarter? That's even better. Not quarter, now half. How about a half? 450 right here. Now 75. How about 75? We gotta go 475. $500 no 5. 475 5. How about $500? No 5. You gotta go 5. You gotta go 5. You gotta go 5 down here. Silver tank. 475. Put them on number 6. Here's number 14. Old 7. Oh, 490. Hey, let's see here, guys. A little scratch up here. Lead, 8 of us, 3 again, take it a quarter. I'm gonna take it a quarter and a half, 75 quarter and a quarter and a quarter and a half, and 75. How about 75? He's 4.5 years, 75, 5 and a quarter and a half, and a half, 5 and a quarter and a half. Okay, 75, 6. How about 6? 5, 75 there, 6 now, quarter now, half. How about a half? 6 and a quarter middle here, 6 and a half here, now 675, 675. He's 6 and a half. 675, ain't no friends of an option. How about 675, 675, and we have 7, 7, I do, 675 over here. 7, you guys are moved on. I got 7 and a quarter and a half. How about a half? How about 7 and a half? Set is a number. How about 715, gotta go 57, 15 to 15 to 50 here. We have silver thing over there. 7 and a quarter, 8, or 15, is it? You can't take it over card. Hey, this is $80 fee charge. This time of year, we took automatic straight to the line. We put about 9. How about 9 to the box? I got 3, 3 and a half, 4, 4 and a half, 5 and a half, 6 and a half, and 7 and a half, 7 and a half, 8, 800 here and a half, and 9 and a half, and 1,000 and a half, 11 and a half, and 12 and a half. How about 12 and a half? I got you at 12. How about 12 and a half quarter? How about 12 and a quarter? 3 and a half, and 75, 13. How about 13 and a quarter and a half, 13, 15, and 75, 14 and a quarter and a half, and 75, 15, now half. I got a half, we're in halves now, 15, 50 right here, 16, 16 and a half, so yes, 17. How about 17, we're gonna go 17, now half. I got a half on line, 18, 18, now half. 18, 150, 50, he's 18 over here, 18, 150. And line, 19, 19, now half. How about 19 and a half? 19's money. How about 1950? You're gonna go 50, 50, 1950 now, 2, 2, 3, now, half. Now, 1, 21, now, half, 21 and a half, 22, 2 and a half. How about 22, 50, now, 3, gonna go 3, now, half, 23, 50, now, 4, now, 50. and the 50, and the 50, and the 50 here, 24, 2450, and the 50, anybody else? 2450, and I sold them on the side for $2,400, and he has a number 15, you got it. Here we go on the number 16 card, 89. This one. Okay, fine. Salvage title there it is, to the automatics for the right. This needs a bathroom, go home, that's all. Hey, how you gonna get to, what you're gonna have from three, you're gonna get $300, not three, not half. How much three and a half, he's in there, three and a half, quarter, a quarter, half, 75, quarter. How much $400 right here, I got 375, four, not quarter, a quarter and a half. I got a hand, pay 50 on site, on the quarter, four and a half online, now 475, now five. But five, 500, not five, you gotta go five, 18 first, your turn. I'm five, not quarter, and a quarter and a half, 550, you gotta go 50, I'm gonna quarters over here now. How about 550, 50, 550, 550, you gotta go 50, 50, and then 50, and I sold him a site at five and a quarter, let's see. You got, is that 47, is that right? Okay. 47, 17 is a 2012. It's a Chevy Malibu, right? The management. I'm behind the bucks, three, four, five. I got five, four and a half, five, now half, now six. How about 600, you're gonna go 600 down over here, 75, now six. How about six, 575, take six. How about 600 and a quarter here, quarter, now hand by your 650. How about 650 down or 650 down or 650, now 75. How about 75, six and a half over here. How about 675? You're gonna go 675, 675, 675. Here we have something on the side for $650. Put number 8, the winner, number 8, that's a 99. That's a order on the magic. I'm title boys. So you're gonna give me 8. How about they get about three, look at that, zero. Wow. I get three and a quarter. How about three and a quarter, three and a quarter, and a quarter, and a quarter down here, three and a quarter. What do you say? Quarter, half. How about a half, three and a quarter, 350, you want bigger? How about 350, and the 50, and the 50 here, and I sold the tank, 325, what about number 6, the winner? Here we go, number 19, a wheat bottle, how much, guys? Anybody have it? How many have, you said three again, three to four where? Not quarter, no half. How about 50, 55, 50, five and a quarter, five and a half here, now six, now a quarter, now a half, and a half, then 75, now seven, now a quarter, and a quarter, seven's over here, and seven and a quarter, seven and a half. How about a half, 750, gonna go 50, 50, 750, 50, 50, he's a quarter, there's a half, so the time. 7 and a quarter, number 8 is the winner, yes sir, number 20, here comes the 2000. Right, how to manage to the round, hey, that's one up. I got the quarter, I got the quarter. I got the quarter, it's even better for 1/4 half. And then hang up the 75, gonna go 75, 475. I'm at 475, right, are you ready? I got 4.5, 475, no? No, 5. I'm at 5, yes sir, I thought it was better, 475, 5. I'm at 5, online, not quarter. Quarter, I got 5, I'm at quarter and a half, I'm at 50. And at 50, now 75, you're gonna go 75, 5.5. 575, 575, now 6. I'm at 6, I do, 575 over here. How much 6? How much 600? You're gonna be 606 now, quarter. And a quarter, 6 over here, 6 and a quarter, 6 and a quarter, and a quarter, and a quarter, now half. How much 615? You're gonna go 50, 50, 650. How much 650, and 50 here, we sold the tank for 625 online, right? Here we go, number 21, so 98, right? For another minute, give me $500. There. How much? 325, I gotta go 25. You gotta go. How about a half? 350, 3/4, 3.5. What about? How about 350, 50, 350, and I sold the tank. 325, number 6, the winner. Here's our 610, C23 now. Right? 4.5, a little behind here, can be by 7. 3. Four, but 4.25. I got a half 75, now 500. Quarter now half, 75, and 6. and a quarter, 6 and a quarter, 6 and a half, 75, and 7, 9 and a quarter, and a half, 75, now 800, now 8, now a quarter, now a half, and a half, 8 and a half, 850, now 75, 875 on line, now 9, a quarter, nine's back there. How about 9 and a quarter, and a quarter, and a quarter, and a quarter, in or out, quarter, now half, now 75. How about 75, wrong side, 9 and a half. How about 75, and 75, and 75, and we have 75,000, a quarter, I got 10 over here. How about 10 and a quarter? How about 10 and a quarter, and a quarter, and a quarter down here, a quarter here, and we have something on site. 1,000 even, number 47 is the buyer. All right, here we got number 2304. Here again, we that is to the right, 800, 5, he said, we'll take it. Let's take a quarter. How much are we going to quarter? Pretty sure that 4, 75, you're going to go 475, 5. How about 500 down? Give me 5, now a quarter, 25, 50 here, now 75, now 6. How about 6? You're going to be 600, and 6, you give me 6, now a quarter, now a half. How about a half? We're on site, 6 and a quarter. How about 650? You're going to go 50, 50, 650, 650, 50, 50, now 75, now 7, and 7, 675. You got 7?
I got 675 on line.
I got, give me 7, not quarter.
You got 7?
I do. How about 7 and a quarter? You guys are all off. I got 7 back there. How about 7 and a quarter here, and I sold it to him. Quarter, half, 75, 800. I do. I got 775. 8, Brandon, 8, 800, 800, 800 here, and we're going to sold the time 775, number 8 to buy. Right, here we go with number 4. Had it on. Here we go. And this one comes, guys. You don't have the manage it around. We get a quarter. That's a nice little car. We get a quarter. I already got 3. We get a quarter and a half. And 75. Now 4. And now a quarter and a quarter. 4 here. Need a quarter and a half. I got a half. 75. 500. Not quarter. 525. And a quarter. Now half. 550. We go 50. 75. 6. Not quarter and a half. Now 75. 675. But 75. 675. Now 7. But 7, we're going to go 7, now a quarter, 7 a quarter, 7's up here on line, 7 a quarter. But 7 a quarter, and a quarter, and a quarter, and a quarter down here, we quarter half. But a half, 750, 7 a quarter back there. But 7, another 15, going to go 50, 50, 70, 50, 50 now, 75, 75, 800. But they had it out now, quarter here, now. But a half, 50, 850, 50, 850, we're on site, 825. 850 now, 75, 75, 9, 900 down to 9. But 900 now, quarter here, need a quarter now, half, give me half, about 9 and a half. But 9 and a half over here, 9 and a quarter. But 9, 15, you're going to go 50, 50, and I sell them over here for 9, 25 in the back row. 22 is here's number 25. How about 5? How about 5 $5? Now half, 5 and a half here, quarter, half. I got a half here, 5, 15, you're going to go 50 here for 75. How about 75? You're going to go 5, 75, 6, 600. How about 6? Now a quarter. And a quarter, 6 over here. How about 6 and a quarter, now half. Give me half. How about a half here, 75? You're going to go 675, 700. And 7, you're going to go 7. I have 675 on the line, 7. You want 7? And a quarter, and a half, 75. 75, money's over here, 7 and a half. How about 775 online? Now 8. How about 8? You guys are moved out. 800? How about 800 now? 800 here, and you're going to go 80, you're going to go 80 here, quarter here, 825, 8's up here, quarter, half. How about a half? 850, 850. 850 here, 850 first, you're out. 850, 50, and 75, you're going to go 875. 875, I think it's the coach guys. 875, 900. But 9, we're going to go 9, we're going to go 900, 9, sold it to the coach guy. 875 online. Then you got number 26, there's a 93, you figured it for over that. 800. 40 said 3, okay, cut in a quarter. I got 3. I got three, four check. How much we're gonna go in the half, wait, 50, 50, 50, gonna go 50 right here in the 75. How much 75, over 400 down in the pole, in the quarter here, I'll say that for a quarter now, half. How about a hand, do your turn again. How about 450, 50, 450, 450, 450, 50, and I sort of thing. 425, number 6, here's car number 27, 17, 4, 5. Do you know if you charge for how to what they're gonna quote is 3.5. I got 3.5, 75, and forward with a quarter here, now a quarter, over back row. I got 5, 5 1/4, and a half, 75, and 6, and a quarter, and a half, 75, 7. How about 7 1/4, and a half, 75, and 8. 800 now, quarter here, quarter now, half, 50, 75, now 9. I'm at 9 now, quarter now, half, 9.5, now 75, each 9.5. 975, now 1,000, and a quarter, and a half, and 75, and 11, and a half, and 12. How about 12? We gotta get 12, now half, right here, 13, and a half, right here, 14, and a half, and 15, now a half, and 16. How about 16, 15 and a half, 16 here, need a half. How about a half, 17, 17 and a half, now 18. 18, 18, 18 and a half, 1850, and 19, 19, gotta go 19, 19, and now 19 and a half, and 2 grand. How about 2, you gotta get 2 grand, now a half, give me 50, now 1. How about 21, down there, 21, now 50, you gotta go 50, now 2, 22. How about 22, you gotta get 2, 22, another 22, now 50. And now 3, you're going to get 23, what do you say? 23 had another, now 50, now 50, now 4. How about 24, you're going to get 4, and a half, and 5, 25. You turn again, 25. She says yes, she's thinking 25, 25 and a half, 26. How about 26, 2600. How about 26 and another, 25 and a half, 2606, now a half, and now 7. How about 7, you're out again, 27. How about 27? We're gonna go 7, we're gonna go 7, we're gonna go 7, 7, 7, in a row. 27, is that a yes or no? 27, now half. And now 8. How about 28? What do you mean no? 28, 27, half. 28. How about 28? Well, I think he's done so time. 2750 over here on my, let's see, number 15, number 15 in my, sir, number 28 is in. Managed to deliver here, give me 800 quarter. How much we're gonna go to quarter, now hand here, 15, a 75, and a 5, and a quarter. Then a quarter, guys, I'm a 5, I'm a quarter. I'm a 5 and a quarter, no hand, no 75, and 600, no 6 and a quarter. And a quarter, I got 6 in the back row, yes sir, 6 and a quarter. How about 6 and a quarter? No, huh? I got a half, 6 and a quarter, 650. How about 650, 650, 650, 50, 650, and we have silver tank. 625 online, right here we go. Coming up. Hey, there it is, here comes the 95, hey, you said, salvage title. Hey, and let's see here, give me about 500 bucks, I got 3 and a quarter. I got 3 and a quarter, and a quarter, and a quarter here, and a half here, 50, now it's your turn. How about 350, you're gonna go 50, 50, 350, 350, 59, silver tank. 325, number 6 to buy, here's number 30, card, at the shelf. 400, bigger than 9 here, 400, 3 and a quarter. They're gonna call a quarter half, 350, gotta go 50, are you bidding? I'm at 350, 50, 350, right here, that's 75, not 4, now it's your turn. 4, I'm at 4, 375, 4, now a quarter, now a half, and a half, use a quarter, we got the same thing? We got a quarter on mine, 4.5, now 75, how about 75, 4.5 on side guys, 4 and 75, here, I need 500, and now a quarter. And now a quarter, 5 is over here, how about 5 and a quarter? How about 5 and a quarter, 5 and a quarter, now a half, 550, and 75, there goes 75, 75, 6, 600, he's 575, I need six, how about six, how about six, what do we six hundred, then I have sober tank, 575 in the back row, let me see the number, there we go, number 139, right? Wow. There's an 054 3-star, I think, four, would be about, six and a bucks, I got three and a quarter. How about three and a quarter, half, 75, 10-4. A quarter, half, no 75. How about 75, 500 and a quarter, where, now a quarter, and a half over here, now 75, you gotta go 75, say 600. How about say 600, 575, 6, now a quarter, and a quarter, I got six on the side, six and a quarter online now, half, the 75. How about 75, we're gonna go 675, six and a half over here. How about 675, 675, 675, and I have something outside. For 615, now I put them on number four. Here's car number 33. Right, we're gonna have a minute, right here, give me time. Out of the bush, you wanna go five, take up wood, I got three and a half. I'm a three and a half, four and a half, here's five now, half, five and a half, six. I'm a six, 600 number here, now half, six and a half, seven. I'm a seven, you're gonna go seven, right here, and a half, right here, 15, you're gonna go 50, 50, is that yes or no? I got seven a quarter, half, give me half. I'm at seven and a half, seven and a half, seven and a quarter, seven and a half, right here, now 75. I'm at 75, seven and a half. I'm at 775, gonna go 75, 75, 75, down here now, eat, and now eat, 775 on line, 800, eat. How about 800 numbers, 800, no, soda fan. 775 on line, here we go, 33, here's another 63. 800, how about 800, 33, quarter and a half, four and a quarter, and a half, and now 75, now 500. I'm a five and a half, and a five, now five and a quarter, right here, a half, here, 50, five and a quarter, five and a half, 75, six, and a quarter. I'm a quarter, around 76, six and a quarter here, need a half, and 75. I'm at 75, now seven, we're gonna go seven here and now a quarter. And a quarter, seven's over here, seven a quarter, okay, now half. How about a hundred here now, 75. How about 75, we're gonna go 775, money's over here. At 715, we're gonna go 75, 75, 75, 7 in the back. It's already gone, pull the plug. 750, now I put up for 47, 834, 11 to, so that's natural, huh? Here we go, straight over, give me count this out. Here we go. 1,000? Mil? Mil? No? 500. 5, 6. I got 5, 6. 6 to the number here. 5, 6. What do you say? How about 6? Give me half, quarter, half. 75. Now 6. And a quarter, and a half, again, 50, 50, 6 and a quarter, 6 and a half. A half on line, now 75, 675, now 7. How much 7? You're gonna go 7, you're gonna go 700. I have 675 here. How much 7? You're gonna go 7, and a quarter, now half. How about a half? 7 and a quarter is over here on the side, 750. And that 50, and that 50, and that 50, 50, 50, 50 here now, 75 and 800. And now 800 bucks. How about 800 bucks? How about the 18 first, your turn. 800 here, and I sold him on site. 775, 775. So what's your number again? It's there somewhere. So put it on number 123, 123, and he'll come to number 35. 12, he can do it. And shorter on automatic, straight out of line, those wrong, what do you say? Hey, you got about 1,000. I got five and a half, 6. How about 6? She's 5.5, 6. No, I got 5.5 here. I get 6, 7. Now half, and 8. How about 8? You want 8? 75? 75, we'll take it. Now 8, now quarter, and a half. 850, 850, 825 to that, in the half. 850, 850, 50 down front. Now wait 75, 9. How about 9? Hey, it's your turn again. How about 9 to the 9? Hey, you're gonna go 9. I hate 75, yes sir. How about 9? I'm gonna go 9, I'm gonna go 9 now. Quarter, here, need a quarter down, half. How about a half? Yes sir. 925, 950 down here, now 75. and now 1,000, and now 1,000, 1,000 to go, 1,000 to go, $1,000. 1,000 to go, 1,000 to go, 1,000 to go, and I sold it back. 975, number 47 is the buyer. Here's 536, all three models. $30 to charge, 400 to the time to go, 5 to go. Who'll get 5 to go? 6. I think I saw a corner or something. Okay. I got 6, 6.5 on site, 7. How about 7 here again? You said 675. No, sir, not quarter. How about quarter? I got 7 over here, quarter here, half where? Now 75. How about 75? How about 75? We're on site. 7.5. 75, get her out. How about 75? Solar tank. 750, number 47 is the model. Number 37. Here we go, board. Keep there. Quarter on the nine, straight around. Here we go. Somebody give it a grip. The full half on, push heavy on, gotta work, now 5. But 5, gotta go 5, gotta go 5, gotta go 5, gotta go 5. Soda tank, 475, number 6 is the winner here. 38, low 7. By Santa Fe, those wrong, the $50 teacher. 4 of them on the left, that is wrong, from anybody. Like, no hand, no 75, no pound, $500 now, quarter. And I have over here now, 75, 75, and 2, need a quarter. How about a quarter? Hey, we're outside of 6, guys. 6.25 here, 6.5. How about a half? 6.25. I've got a half here. Now 75. Gotta go 75. 6.5 in the bag. 75. 7 and a quarter. And a quarter. 7 back here. How about 7.25? How about 7.25 and a quarter and a half right here? 57.25. 7.5. 75. How about 75? Now eat. 800. I have 770 from one line. Eat. How about 800? You're gonna go wait. You're gonna go wait. Solar time. 775. Number 6. Number 39 is 17. 79. All right. Over how many? You got down how much? 7? I got 3.25, 3.5, 75. How about 375? 5, 5.5, 175, 106, and a half, and 7. How about 7? I'm gonna go 75, 7.5, and 8, now 8.5, and 9. How about 9, 8.5, 9? How about 8.75, 1 9? 8.75, 8.75, 75, 900, now a quarter. And a quarter, 89 is big, guys. How about 9.25? You can fix it. How about 9.25? And we silver tank at 900, number 6. 40. That'll be hard. Here's 96. That's it. LS 400. How about they hit about 3? Got it. Not quarter. 1.5, 4, 4.5, 5, 5, 5.5. I got 5.5, quarter then. Now a half. Now 75. And 6, 3.25 then. A half. How about a half? 650, 75. We're going to go 675, 7. Now 7, 670, 7. How about 7? We're going to go 7, 7 down here. Not quarter. And a quarter I do. I got 7 here. And 7.25. A quarter. Now half. 750, 75. How about 75? 75. Now E, 800. Now quarter. And a quarter. Here we're on a quarter. Now half. 8.5. 850. Now 75. 875. Now 9. 900. Now quarter. And that quarter, now quarter, now 950, now 75. How about 75? Now 1,000, and 1,000, and 1,000, 975. Pick 1,000. And 1,000 to go, 1,000 to go, 1,000 to go. Summertime, 975 on the line. And here we go, next card, 41, open up. Here we got 175, $80 to charge, 490. I got 3, 4. I got 4. Give me half that. I got 3, 3.5, 3 and runs. I got 4, 4.25, 4.5, 75, and a half, and 6, and a half, and 7, and a half, 8.5, 850. I got a 50, 50, 59, here and 9, now 50, and a 50, now 1,000, and 1,000. I got 9.5. How about 975? Now 1,000. and 1,000 to go. 975, take 1,000 to go, 1,000 to go, 1,000. Then we have $975,000, and I have silver tag. 975, number 47. There's the winner. Here's number 43. 195. All right, so on the mathematics, I was titled that. Can you find it now? Recently, what they get in the water. I got over 4 1/4 75, 500. I'm up $500. Is he bidding 5? I got $500 and up 5, not quarter, not quarter. I got 5 on site here, 5 1/4, quarter now, half. And that happens 75. How about 75? 575, 6, now a quarter. And a quarter, he's in a 6, 6 1/4, need a half. How about a half now, 75, gotta go 675. I got 75, 7, and a quarter, 7's over here. How about 7 1/4? Okay, now a half, and a half, 75, 775, 7 and a half over here. How about 775? How about 775? Gonna go 75. Now 800 and a quarter, and a quarter. I've got it over here, guys. How about an 825? 825. We're gonna go 825, 25, and I have only one site. $800. Put them on number 8. Here's 43. Town car. 100. That's a big one. Scrap some of the up. I got 3 quarter. I'm going to quarter. I'm going to 3 quarter. I got 3 quarter. A quarter, 75, but a quarter, 75, 6. You want 6 and a quarter, and a 75, 7 and a quarter, and a quarter, 75. Now we didn't see a total description. I got 8 and a quarter, 8 and a half, 850, 850, 825 here, 8 and a half. Now 75, 900. I got 9, 925. You gotta go 25 right here. Now half. How about a half? I do 925, 950. And that 15, you're gonna go 15, that 50 now, 75, 75, 975, 9 and a half, 975. Now 1,000, 975, 1,000. 1,000 on 975. How about 1,000 to go now quarter? I got 10 here, 10 and a quarter, and a quarter, and a quarter in the rebels. A quarter now half, 1,050. And that's 50 18 first, you're up. How about 1,015? Gonna go 50, 50, and we sold the thing. 1,025 online. Here we go with the number 44. No, 2,000. I said, we got 10 guys. Here it is. You know how they manage it. I think it's a half. I got 50, 50 here. I got a quarter here, half a damn, 75 over $400 on the 4. Are you bidding for? How about $400, $400 here now for a nice silver tank. 375, number 6 is winner here, 45 is an 04, 75. All right, 4 no. I'm not in the plus. He said 3 and a half. 3 and a half. How about a half? I got 3 and a quarter, 3 and a half. I got 315, gonna go 50, 50, 315. Nobody likes it, 3 and a half, 75. How about 75? One is 3 and a half here. 75. No 4. I got 4. No quarter. And a quarter here, need a quarter and a half, or 50. And a 50, 50, no 75. I'm gonna go 475. 1 is 450. I'm 75, 5. 500, no 5. 475, 5. How about 5 number 5 here? Here's super thing. 475, number 6. Winner here. That's just 400 each. Right? 400 minutes to the right, the 800. I got 454, 4 and a half to go back. I got a half a time for a half, and now 6. How about 6? It's 5 and a half, 6. 75? How about 75? It was 75, 75, super fan. 550 is already gone. Number 6 to 1 to 47 is 400. Straight to the right, too. How about they? I got 3 and a quarter. What do we say? I got 3 and a quarter. 4 and a half. Then here now, 75 now, 4 now, 44 here, each 4, quarter, 75. How about 75? Now 5, now quarter, and then 40, now quarter, now half, now 75. How about 75? We're gonna go 75, 6, now quarter, and a quarter, 600, 6 and a quarter, 6 and a half, 6 and a half. Okay, and 75. How about 75? We're gonna go 675. How about 675? We're gonna go 75. Here we have silver tag. for $659. Let's put it under 140. Right, we'll come right up. 48. On the Ford, guys. 400. Three and a quarter. How much three and a quarter, three, so they need a quarter, way and a half, four and a quarter, half, 75. How much 75, 500 down with the pound and a quarter. And a quarter, I see, I got quarter here, and here now, 75. How about 75? And six, and a quarter. And a quarter, six on site, six and a quarter, now half. I got a hand on the 75, I'm gonna go 675, only six and a half. And I got 75, 700, no seven, and a quarter. And a quarter, seven's over here, how about seven a quarter, and a quarter, seven a quarter. How about seven a quarter, yeah, quarter? How about seven a quarter, then I sold it, 700, number 47. So here's 49. What on the master, give you money. Three and a quarter. How much three and a quarter here? You need a quarter. What do you do? Three and a quarter, quarter, half, 75. How about 475? 475, that's for the whole car. 475 solar thing. That's $450, number six. Wow. Here's number 50 for the car. Four door. It ain't gonna work. How much three and a half? How much three and a half? How much three and a quarter? Three and a quarter. Right here, now half, I got four and a quarter, four and a half, and now 75, now five, now a quarter, and a quarter goes, now half, five and a half, five and a quarter, five and a half, 75, how about 75, that's it, 600 here, now a quarter, and a quarter, 600 back there, a quarter here and a half, 600, now 75, how about 75, gotta go 75, 675, six and a half on site. How about 675, 75, 75, now 700. How about 7 quarter, now half, now 75. And $800 here, now $800 now eight, what's up, see? And a quarter, I got eight on the side. 825, right here, and a half, and 75, and nine, and a quarter, and a half, and 75. You gotta go 75, 975, now 1,000, and now a quarter. And now a half, then we have 75, you gotta go 75, 1100, and 11, 10, 75, take 11, be 11, do 11, what do you say? I'm 11 down here, and I saw the time, 1,075, number 32, right, okay, here's number 51, 97, everybody, I'm gonna make it about three and a quarter. I got a half, now 75, and four, quarter, now half. How about a half, and a half, now 75, now five, now quarter, now half, and 75, now 600, now six and a quarter, six and a half. How about a half, online, now 75, gonna go 75, seven. How about seven, now a quarter, seven and a quarter, now seven, quarter of front, now half. How about a half, seven and a quarter, 750, now 50, 50, 750, around. How about 750, and I have silver pen, 725, number 52, 50, 450. Right, to the 100, to the right, 80, so the key charges now. $1,000, $500, 65. I got five, I got four and a half, now five, and a half, and six, and a half, and seven, and a half, and eight, and a half. 850, now nine, gonna go nine, eight and a half over here. I mean 875, what did I think of that? Nine, not quarter. And a quarter and a half, and a 75, and a thousand, and a quarter and a half, and 75, and 11. I'm 11 here, now a quarter, now half, 11 and a half, and a half, 11 quarters here, half on line, 75, 12, now a quarter. And a quarter here, half, 12, 15, gonna go 50, 50, 1250, 12 and a quarter. I got a half here now, 75 now, 13, here, gonna go 13, online, now a quarter and a half. 1.5, now 75, 14, number 14, gonna go 14, 13, 75, 14, guys, you want 14, sir? And now quarter here, now half, 14, 50, and a 50, 50, 1450, and 15, you got a half, and 75, 15, now half, 16, about 16, now it's 15 and a half over here. How about 16? Would it be 16? Would it be 16? And I have soda tank. 1550. 1550, sir, what's your number? 123. Thank you very much. You'll come right up here, somebody. 07 yards car. You drop them, they work better. All right, here we go. And how much time to put this on there? I got 3 and a quarter. I got a handful and a quarter and a quarter. What do you say? What one you find with a half? I got a half here. Now 75, but a quarter and a half, and 75, and 6 and a quarter, and a half, and 75, and 7, and a quarter, and a half, 750, 75, now 8. I'm up 8 here, 8 now, a quarter, now a half, 8 and a half, and 75, now 9. I'm at 9, now a quarter. I can have that 9, and a quarter, and a half, now 75, gotta go 75, 9 here, leave a 1,000. And a quarter over here, 10 on 9, 10 and a quarter, 10 and a half. How about a 50 here, 10 and a quarter, 10 and a half. How about a down here, 75, 11 and a quarter and a half. And a half, that's on site, 11 and a quarter, guys, 11 and a half on line, 75, 12. How about 12, you're gonna get $1,200, down a quarter, 12, a quarter, 12 and a half. How about a half here now, 75 here, we gotta go 75, 13. How about 13, we gotta go 13, a quarter here, half where? How about a half, 1350 now, 75, we gotta go 75. And 75, 14, we gotta go 14, 14, now a quarter. And a quarter half, 1450. He's a quarter and a half, now 75, down 15, we gotta go 15. And now a half, 50, down 16. I'm at 16, gonna be 16, now 15, gonna go 15, now 17. I'm at 17, gonna go 17, now a half, 17, 50, now 18. I'm at 18, gonna go 18 and a half, 18, 50, online, now half, 19. I'm at 19, now half, 1950, and at 50, now 2 grand. I'm at 2, gonna get 2, gonna get 2 grand where? I'm at 2, gonna get 2 grand, 2 grand, 2 grand here, no solar trim over here. For 1950, 1950, what is it? Number 44. Come on, please. 44 is number 67 off the car. 400 meters straight to the line here. Give me about 8. I'm at 84, 4 and a quarter. That's that price. I got 4 and a quarter. 5 half. 450, 50. You're going to get 50 here now. 75 and 5. How about 5 now, 40 now, and 5, 50, 50 now, 75 and 6. How about $600 now, quarter here, need a half. How about a half, 650 here now, 75 now, 7. How about 7, you're gonna go 7, you're gonna go 700, you're gonna go 7, 675 over here. I need 7, you're gonna go 7, 7 here, we sold the 10 for 675 or 4. There's a winner here. I thought, 5, 52 there. Automatic, so go around here, come here, I'm up to the road. And there's in the car. I got a quarter half, 75. Up at 75, I gotta go 375, I gotta go 375, I gotta go 375. We said, yeah. No, 4 and a quarter, a quarter half, and a half. He's 4 and a quarter and a half, 75, 475, now 5. How about 5 and a dollar, not 5, not quarter, 5.25, and no 5 and a half. I got 550 here, no 75, I gotta go 575, 5 and a half on line. How about 75, now 6, 600, 6, now a quarter. Down a quarter, 6 right here, 6 and a quarter, quarter here, 6 and a quarter, down a quarter, now half. How about a half here, 650, 50, 6 and a quarter, 650 now, 75. How about 75 and 7? How about 7? You're gonna go 700, 675 on site. How about 7? You're gonna go 7, you're gonna go 7, you're gonna go 7, 7 down here. We have silver tank for 675. Silver tank.
Getting ready down here, I remember you though. I think it was like 52. I think it's 52. Come on up to the window.
Come on up. Okay, all right, here we go, number 57. Here's a 2013. House, I'm much would have been here this one? Well, Nissan Altima, wait a minute, 56, okay. Okay, I gotta write that in here then, put that in here, wait. 2010, that's about that's too much. All right, how much would have been here guys? That's even better. I ain't gonna give me about 800. I got four and a quarter half. I got 450, 15, 50, 450, what do you say? 450, 75. How about 75? Yes, sir. 4.5 over here. I got 75, now a quarter, now half, five and a half, 75. And six, now a quarter, 40 here, 75. I'm gonna go 75. How about 675? Online, now 7, now a quarter. And 47's over here. How about 7.25? How about 7.25, and a quarter, and a quarter, and a quarter, quarter down here, and I have Sodium over here. 700. We'll put them on number 4. Number 4 is now we're on number 57. This is 2013. It's in my okay. And here it is. Somebody give about 600. I got 3 and a quarter, half. Can you have? What is in this? 75, 4 and a quarter and a half. I got a half here now, 75 and a quarter and a half. And a half there, 75 and $600 and a quarter and a half over here. And 75 there, 77, that's it, we're gonna go 77 here online now, quarter and a quarter and a half, 750 now, 75, we're gonna go 75, $800 now, quarter. And a quarter, need a half over here, 50. Hey, no friends of option, 850, and 75, 75, and now 9. How about 9? I'm gonna go 9, 8, 75, 9, give me 9, 9. 875, 9. How about 9? No, silver 10. 875, number 6 is the Meyer. Here's number 58. There's a 14, Lincoln 9. Okay, what are you gonna bring in that one? How about 4, 3 and a half, 4 and a half, 5 and a half, and a 5 and a half, there, down to 600 and a 15, and go 50, 50, quarter, 1 half. How about 6 and a quarter, 600, 6 and a quarter? How about 6 and a quarter and a half, over here, that's 50, 6 and a quarter is over here, 50, here, now 75. And 7, 1 7, and a quarter, I got 7 right here, 7 and a quarter half, 75, 75. And Brandon, 75, now 8. How about 800, now 8, here you need a quarter, here you eat some, here you need a quarter, and a quarter? No, I got D here, D got a quarter, and a quarter, here we saw the 10. $800, number 6 is number 59, 2014, we do another one, 800. How about 800? I got 350, 50, not 400, not 4, how about 75? I got 75, 4, give me 4, not 4, no half. How about a half? Each 4 and a quarter, 450 here now, 75. How about 5 here, we need a quarter and a quarter, right here, a half, here, 550. And a 50 now, 75 then, $100 need a quarter, now a half. How about a half, 650 now, 75, 7. How about 7, we're gonna go 7, and a quarter here, 7 and a quarter, 7 here. How about 7 and a quarter down here, we have super tank. That's 700, number 6 is 100, right? Here we go, number 60, that's a 111, we end up 329 model. Right, two door, a lot of other trans guys, saying, what are you gonna do? Give me time. How about time to go, 3 and a half. There's no motor, no problem. Easy to smart. It's just a shell, guys. I got 2 and a quarter. How about 2 and a quarter, silver tank. $200 now for the number 6 to 1. Number 61, 4, Fusion, $100. And it's see so that is good. Used to look good, but not now. Guys, anybody said anything? He said, I got a quarter half, 315, got to go 50, 75, 75, 3 and a half, 75, 4 and a quarter, and a quarter and a half, and 75, and a $500, and a 5 and a quarter and a half. I got a hand there, 15, gotta go 50, 50, I'm quarters on site. I got a 50 on mine, 75 sales, $600 on the sales, what do you say? I say, need a quarter, right here, a quarter now, huh? I'm a 615, gotta go 50, 50, 650, 650 in a row. Yes, sir, 650, 650, and I sort of thing. 625, number 4 is where, and here we go, with number 62, and that's this. It's an IS 250 mile. Up on time, here we go, they have a left, I got 6. And then we did $100, 50, 50, 9, we go 90, 75, 9, down, 40, 75, and 1,000, 1,000, and a quarter. And a half over here, 15, 75, 11, here, a quarter, and a half, 75, and 12, and a quarter. I'm a 12 and a quarter, and a half, and 75, and a 13, we go 13, a quarter, and a half, and 75, now 14, now a quarter, now a half, and a half, 14, a quarter, by you got a half, and 75, 15, about 15, on my way, 1475, 15, about 15, gonna go 15, 15, right here, a half, and a half, 15 and a half, I got 15 up here, 1550, 1550 down, 16. How about 16, gonna be 16, 16, what do you say? How about 16, 16, and we have solar tank for 1550, and let's catch this under there. 58, you got it. 50, there's tomorrow, he'll come on up. All right, guys, here we go. This one here is the wheat model pressure sequence wow. All right, guys, I got what's your pleasure here? 56, 55. Okay. That was 455, sir. 56. 56, okay. Go straighten the computer up right here. Right. Okay. We got you. Okay, here we go. We're on the sequence car now, guys.
I'm sorry,
We're at part number 63. I'm missing. I'm going to miss my hair appointment. Let me go behind here. Here we go. Hey, let's see here. It's going to be like, hey, okay. Hey, give me here, 3, 5, 5 and a half, $600. 75 cents. How about say 600, everybody go 600, 600, here we sold the thing. 575, number 6 is the buyer. Right, we got number 64, 2004 Ranger. All right, guys, what are you doing now? Who's in there? They got about 3 on this one. How about 3 here, they got a quarter. I got 3 got a quarter, 41, half, 350, 75, a quarter, 75, 500 and a quarter, and a half, and 75, 575. I got 6 and a quarter, 6 and a half, and 75, and 7 and a quarter here, a half, and 75, 800 and a quarter. And a quarter guys, 1 and a half, 75, 875, 900, 9 and a quarter here, and a half over here, and a 75. And a 75, and a half, 975, now 1,000, and 1,000 to go, 1,000, in, up 1,000, 975, take 1,000, and 1,000 to go, and we sold the 10, 975, online, here we go, number 65, over 2 miles. That's a 4 50 guys. I ain't sure that I get straight over on the I'm not doing that about it again. How about that? Right. We're going to put now. I got 4 and a half, 5, 5, 50. And at 50, no, say 600, and at 50, you're going to go 50, 6 and a half. And 7, you're going to go 7, and at 50. And at 50, 7 and 50, I got 7 over there, 750, how about quarter? How about 7 and a quarter, and a quarter, and a quarter down here, and I sort of thing. That's 700, put them on number 8, the buyer, number 66 is a 97, 4. Right, 400, that is about 800, how about 800, that's 3 and a half. I got 3 and a half, quarter, half. I got a hand bring 50 and 75, I got to go 375, 400, not 4. And 4, you gotta get 4, you gotta get 4, 400, 400, 400, here's your silver 10, 375, number 6, number 60. That's 11, BMW 328, it's a high model. All right, Release and we're gonna have like 4 and a half. And a half. Five, we're gonna go 5 and 6 and 7 and 8. Need a half and 9, we're gonna go 9,000. And the time to go, 975, 1,000, now 40, now half, 75, 1,100, now 40, and a half. And now 1,200, now half, 12 and a half, and 13. But 13, 175, 12 and a half over here. I got 75 on the line, 13, 13 and a quarter. And a quarter, hey, we're 13 over here. But 13 and a quarter, hey, keep push it up. A quarter, now half. Got a half? That's 75. But 75, you gotta go 13, 75. But 75, you gotta go 75, 75. Then we have solar tank or 1350, put them at number 50, or number 60. There we go. The managed to the right give me 800. That's it. Or you're gonna have. Another 50, 50, not 50, 50, you're gonna go 50 here, not 5, not 50, no 6. How about 6? How about 75? 5 and a half, 5, 75 on line, 6, and a quarter and a half, and 75, 7, a quarter and a half. And you eat, it's better. How about a quarter and a half? 75, no 9. We're gonna go 9, $900. 8, 75. You got 9, not quarter, no half, and now 75. How about 75 down front? Now 1,000. And 1,000. He's 975. Take 1,000. And the time to go, okay, now a quarter now. Huh? How about a half? 10 and a quarter is here, you need a half, guys. How about a 50, you're gonna go 50, 50, and down to 50, and 50, 50, 50, 50, and my silver tank, front row. 1,025. What's it? Let me see if I can. On the page, you should come on up to the page. All right, 90 miles, check it out. Look at that, what's on this? All right, to know how to manage whatever that goes wrong, what do you say? $30 you charge, somebody get 5. I got 3, they're gonna have 4, now half, and 5, and a half, and 6. How about 6? I got 6 on mine, no half, and 7, and a half, and 8. How about 8? 7, how about back, I need 8. How about 75? We're gonna go 75, now 8. And we doing 775, you got 8 and a quarter, and a half, 850, and 75, and 9, and 100 and a quarter. And a quarter, 9 over there, and a quarter half, now 75, and 1,000, and a quarter, and a half, and 75, 1,075, 1,050 over here. 11 a quarter, I got 11 here, need a quarter, 11 a quarter, 11 a half, 75, and 12, 1,200, not 12, and a quarter, need a quarter, now a half, 12 and a half, 75, 13, now a quarter, now a half, and a half, 13, 50, and that's 50, now 75, now 14, we're gonna go 14, 14, 14, now a half, and 15, and a half, and online, 16, 16, you guys are all off, 16, minus 16, now a half, I got a half, 17, 17, and a half, 18, I'm at 18, I got 18 on site, now a half. Yes, sir. 18, 50, I'm gonna go 50, he's 18, 18 and a half, 19, 19. How about 19 and a half? I got 19 over here. How about 19, how about 15, I'm gonna go 15, and 15, and 15, and 52, 2 grand, post me. How about 2, I'm gonna go 2, 19 and a half, 2 grand. How about 2, I'm gonna go 2 down, here we sold it, thank 1950 online, all right, here we got number 4, here's 94, James. For how to manage, I go around, give me about 800. 3 and a half, 3 and a half, 4, 4, quarter, half. I got a half 75, I'm gonna go 75, now 500. How about 5 around, now 5, you gotta go 5, you gotta go 5, you gotta go 5, now a quarter, now a half, and a half, I'm gonna quarter back here, I got a half on line, now 75. How about 75, 575, 6, 600. How about 6 there, 575, 6 here, 6, now a quarter. And a quarter, 6 up here, 6 and a quarter, quarter here, need a quarter. And a quarter, and a half, now 75. How about 75, 7, maybe 7. How about 7, yes sir, no 7, 7. How about 7, a quarter here, need a quarter, no half, here, 750. How about a 50, 50, you're gonna go, hey, pin perch, yeah. How about 750, you gotta go 50, and a 50, I'm gonna sold on my site. for 7 1/4 and put my number 47, 47 by 71. That's it. 71 got pulled out, guys, so we're gonna go on to 52 is the BMW 550i model here, right? 4 advantage, stay to the right, 800. But they got about 5, 5.5, 6.5, 7.5. I got a half there, now 8.5 half, 75. And 900, 40 here, need a quarter. And 9.5, can't see it, 9.5, 75. I got 9.5 on site. How about 975? Gotta go 975, 75, 75. Are you bidding? 975,000. And a thousand to go, 1,000. I got 975, 1,000 guys. How about a thousand to go, 1,000 to go, 1,000 down here, $1,000, $1,000 on this side.
Okay, so we got
975. Yes, sir. What's your number, guys? What's your number? Number 149. Okay, come on up to the window, please, sir. And here's $1, okay? All right. 149. Yeah. No, not pesos, dollars, okay? Here we go. Here we come out. Oh my goodness. Okay, fine. Then here we go down to the 100 give me about 1,000. How about time to go and time to go there? I got 2.5, and a 3.5. How about a half? I got 3 there, 3.5, quarter, half. I got 100 there, 50, 50, and 75. You gotta go 379. Up to 75, then now four and a quarter. And a quarter, there, 3.25, need a half, now 75. How much 75? 500 and a quarter, 42, need a quarter. And from the 100, 75, you gotta go 75. And 600 and a quarter, on side is 6.25, guys. A quarter, half, 6.5, 75. How about 75? Now 7, you gotta go 7 and a quarter. And a quarter, 70, a quarter here, half, there, half. And a half, 75, you go 75. 75 each, 800 and a quarter, 825, each over here. How about an 825 and a half? And now 75. 875, 900 and a quarter. And a quarter, 9's over here, quarter on mine, now higher, now 75. 970, you get like all these, come on. 975,000, 1,000, a quarter. And a quarter and a quarter here, 10 and a quarter, just enough. How about 10 and a quarter here, and I'm going to summertime. Oh, 1,000 even, what about number 4? Number 4, number 4, here, 5. Actually, divide 800. How about they I got 3.5. I got 3.5, 4.5. I got a half on the 5. We gotta go 5, 5, 4.5, 5. How about 75 and a quarter, now half. And 75 and 6, $600. 575, you got 575? 6? And a quarter and a half. 61 from 75. And 7 and a quarter. And a half. And 75 and 8 and a quarter. And a half is 75, 875, 8.5 on line. 875, gonna go 875, 875, and 9. But 9, 875 over here, guys. But 9, 900, you're gonna go now. You betting, sir? 9? Okay, you're a little bit slow. I got 9 here, quarter, and a half. How about 9.5? What are we going to see? What are we going to I got 950, 950, 950, 50, 50, 50, 50, and we have silver tank. 925, put up a number to my, here's number 75, I can't, 75. Right, quarter of the minute, goes on. I got 4, it's even better, 41, 53. $2, now 3, now 3, you gotta go 3, 43, 4, 5, 6, 7, 47. 46 over here, 47, another now, 8 here, now 9, number 9, 49, 40, it's on site. Number 40, 900, 40, 900, down here, 9, now 5 grand. And 5, you gotta go 5, you gotta go 5 here, 49, 5 grand, 51, 52, 53, 53 here, 52 and a 5, 53. I got 53 now, 4, $5,400, 55, 55 and another. And now 57, 56, 57, I'm gonna go 7, 57, and 7, 56, now 7, up at 7, 57, and I sold them right here at $5,600. And we're going to put them on number 33 divided, guys. Thank you very much. Make sure you pay your bills, get your cars out of the yard, and get them out before 12 noon tomorrow, right? Don't forget next Thursday, come on back and see us. We'll be doing this all over again. Right? Thank you very much.